Hi, I'm Beni Malone, Artistic Director of the Wonderbolt Circus, and welcome to the launch of the Wonderbolt YouTube channel. Our first offering is a documentary made by Firecrown Productions and directed by Marian Frances White from 2002 called Foolproof. Foolproof is a fun documentary about the origins of the Wonderbolt Circus and a bit of the history of the circus around the world. It's a really fun, charming little piece. It was made before we started making our big circuses and touring them in big arenas and theatres across Newfoundland, but it gives you a great little insight into the company. In the following weeks and months ahead, we're going to be launching a lot of archival material on our YouTube channel, so stay tuned and have a great night tonight watching Foolproof. Touring has always been at the core and essence of circus life, from the travelling caravans of gypsies to the mud shows of the 19th century. Every isolated community is a world unto itself, and I love how our shows get mixed into the local mythology. Some of my favourite performance moments have been in the most unlikely places, in isolated communities untouched by roads.
Are you going to be in the circus?
Oh, I think so. What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan, you come to the show tonight, Nathan?
Yeah.
That's good.
The best in all those small communities. It's so appreciated when someone comes in. You feel like they're a part of what you're doing. You know, you're not just doing a show for them. They become a part of it. Often the kids would come and help us set up. There'd be people there, you know, to offer you drinks or, you know, give you a hand.
Remember the time we came in the Makovic on the coastal boat when we were going up the coast of Labrador, and we came in the community about midnight. And as we made our way up, it started to trickle down that the generator in the community was gone. And as we looked out, we saw these a group of people coming up over the hill with their flashlights and very enthusiastic. And before you know it, they had them all turned on and they had them right directed on the stage, and they were spotlighting the action. The fire that night was great, juggling the fire. Yeah. It was beautiful.
The sound of fire too.
It was a great show.
Where was it where they built the amphitheatre?
Ringling.
On the wharf. Ringling, just for us. But it was really windy. Well, I was just like, oh, nothing to it, right? Oh, we simply move these huge containers into form a natural amphitheatre on the wharf, and then you do your show there.
Yeah,
It's like,
right, you'd be backstage, ready to go on, changing into costume, you look out, people are fishing, looking at the show kind of casually or intently, whatever. And you change costume, boot it back on stage, and there's all these people on, you know, containers and stuff looking down at you and stuff. It's true, like, half the show was backstage. And the way it was structured, people could see backstage. So some people would be more intent on getting our backstage version of the show than the front stage.
I remember in Grand Britain there was that woman that came up to me and said that her daughter had seen me when Dad was there touring about 20 years ago.
Right.
So I had been about 3 years old, and she came and said, oh yeah, I have a picture of you and my daughter when the circus came there before.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderbolt Circus, very proud to present a madcap menagerie of man-made masterpieces and flying banners. Let's go! Much too dangerous, folks. Much too dangerous. Let's go! Bring out the cage.
I was thrilled and delighted that Anna Harriot decided to audition for l'École Nationale de Cirque in Montreal. But I can't say that I was surprised when she got in.
I guess I'd always done sports, gymnastics, and springboard diving. And I think I'd always wanted to do circus. I had heard about Cirque du Soleil in Montreal, and I'd seen them on TV. But coming from Newfoundland, anyone I told, I always said it very tentatively that I wanted to go to circus school in Montreal. And even I didn't really know what I was getting into. And I decided to move to Montreal, and that's when I did the audition to get into the circus school in Montreal and was accepted, and then my dream took off from there.
I love the way l'École Nationale de Cirque has set about training a new, vibrant generation of circus performers. On visits to Montreal to see Anna Harriot, I've been able once again to soak in a circus school atmosphere.
I started the school in fixed trapeze, but I was advised that fixed trapeze alone wasn't spectacular enough. Luckily at the school you're given the liberty to explore different things, to invent different things. And with my instructor, Elena Fomina from Russia, we developed a cerceau, which in English is an aerial hoop. And normally it's like this, but we decided to do it like this, horizontal, with 3 ropes. I've been exposed to so much more, and I've met a lot of European people and realized that there's a lot of circus in Europe. There's traditional, there's new style. The school's also all in French. By the end of the 3 years, I could say I'm completely fluent. And actually a lot of the circus that I know, I only know it in French, the circus terms. Like cerceau, I have to think, okay, aerial hoop, like, it takes me a while sometimes to explain even how my body feels. I have more facility in French right now to explain my aches and pains than in English, so that's kind of special. Now that I've graduated, which I still can't quite believe myself, because if they think you're ready, you have to kind of leave and perform. And they told me, no, you're ready, you have to just do it in front of an audience now. I guess the 3 years at the school has just been the beginning of something that's about to start. People have been going to circus for hundreds of years, and people are going to continue, and it's such a wonderful form of entertainment. But now I'm out in the real world of circus, which involves a lot of work.
So to your future success.
Thank you.
Okay.
To yours.
It's a kind of an unusual
professionals. There's a lot of aches and pains and strains you got to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, the physical stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
Even what I'm doing, geez, even lately I've been noticing.
Yeah, how is your back?
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. A little dull ache every now and then.
Well, I have this new technique that we always do at school.
Oh, yeah?
We walk on each other's back.
Oh, yeah.
But it really helps it helps stretch out the vertebrae.
No boots, barefoot, I hope.
Just barefoot.
Okay, want to try it?
So, yeah, all you do is just lie on your stomach there.
Okay. I love him cracking my back. It always reassures me.
I'll just surf your back here.
Oh, actually, it's not bad.
Not bad.
A little to the left. Oh.
Like that.
Oh. Okay. Oh, wow.
We may not have elephants, a big top, or a train, but setting up a circus routine is still a lot of work.
So, and Harry, how do you feel about the hook that's on the end of that?
No, that's fine. Oh, like that, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe down a bit lower. We can do that.
Oh, look, a crane.
What exactly is this?
Well, this here is just gonna go like that. Now we put the swivel on.
So what happens next time? Unravel this a bit?
Safety is always the most important factor in any circus routine. Everything is checked and double checked.
Now this time it will work.
Okay.
Okay, you can pull it up.
Like all high-flying circus acts, the aerial silk needs a lot of height. So what better place to set up than the great outdoors?
Okay.
Let it go for a second.
Yeah.
All set. The work is done. Now it's time for a little fun. Last year, I traveled to Las Vegas with Marian and Anna Harrio for Ringling's Clown College reunion. Clowns from all over North America and Japan gathered in Las Vegas to celebrate their dedication to the masters of the funny face. It was a real homecoming, going back for the Ringling reunion. I was reminded all over again what attracted me to this weird and wonderful life. The energy, the spontaneity, and the physicality. Clowning allowed me to tell my audience a joke and tickle them at the same time.
What's happening to me? Oh! Another scientific experiment! Run amok!
There is a great camaraderie in the extended circus family. A real appreciation of the topsy-turvy roller coaster world of clowning, of the necessity and power of laughter and humor.
Oh, you ready?
Getting there. Frosty Little right there.
Frosty Little was one of my teachers back at Ringling. He's in his 70s now, and he still clowns around and teaches. Something I hope to be doing well into my 70s. Passing on circus skills is a passion of mine. It keeps me tapped into kids' energy and allows me to share my experience with a whole new generation. A generation that is sure to discover that laughter is truly the best medicine. At the end of a long clown day, it's great to know that thanks to Anna Harrio, our family is part of a continuing circus tradition.
What's your favorite part of circus?
I like the clowns and the little dogs.
Would you give it all up to run away and join the circus?
I've already given it up. I haven't decided where to run, though.